Okay, Edmundo. How many trades, Edmundo? Come on, tell me. We planned already, okay? I gave you guys this chart. Where is that? Yeah, this one, right? And 5 trades. Good one, good one. Good job, good job. And what about you, Joey? Edmundo is beating you, bro. Come on. You knew that this is gonna happen, and I even posted on a Telegram that they're gonna drop, man. They're all gonna drop. And then this chart is right now is how it is looking like this. Don't worry, it's just the beginning, right? It's just the starting. It's just edging to the downside. We have a long way to go, buddy. Yeah. So that probably gonna push it down more, and then well, anything can happen. I'm not gonna say it, but if we're gonna get lucky, if either way, it doesn't matter. We're gonna get lucky either way. If the news is bad, it's gonna drop. I mean, it's gonna go up. Yeah, then the pair will turn to the upside. So what's the big deal? We will go after the news. That happens, right? And you always follow that. So today, not this week. This week, um, uh, two things happened, right? Earlier in the week, or I think it was like Friday or something, Thursday or Friday. Then when I said that the Aussie dollar, right? Aussie dollar is gonna get weaker. It was turning just like this one, just like this chart right now. Aussie dollar was doing the same thing, but it was dropping. And since they are opposite, yen dropping means yen is getting strong, but Aussie was dropping, and I said Aussie is gonna get weaker. In the chart, I wrote on the chart that GA and EA will go up, and all the rest will go down, including AJ. And then I showed you the trades, my GA long, EA long, and AJ long. I mean AJ short. So that was purely according to the plan. And then last webinar, I said that the current theme now is yen. Yen index gonna drop, yen is gonna get strong, and all yen pair will drop, right? So so far, Edmundo is the one who said he had 5 trades. I had 5, 6 trades too, and except New Zealand, because remember New Zealand dollar got very strong, and because of that I had a very big one, pound New Zealand short trade. Let me show you on that chart. If you guys remember that chart, it's a little bit an old chart, but the thing is that weekly chart, they are very powerful. They always come along. Okay, this was all right. This is pound newsy, yeah, fine, but this is not the chart. Hey Sayed, how are you, man? All right, so this is I was looking something else. Let me see if I can find it. It's a newsy index. If I have, no, somehow I don't. Okay, maybe I have it on the other computer. But let me show you the news index chart anyway. So let's go there. I'm gonna show you something. Let me quickly get it from the other computer. Okay, hold on just a minute. Really? Hold on, guys, just a minute. Alright, hold on just a minute. I got it on the USB, and let me see if I can quickly. Yeah. I'm gonna get it and find it now. Hold on just a minute. This N28 NZD. Okay. You gotta be somewhere here. Is it on the top? Let me see if I got it here. 28. Okay, here we go. I catch it anyway. All right. So see, look, this is the chart. Not too far off, but yeah, I made this one when you can see here, and then it was not very beautiful. It's a bounce, and it will go, but it obviously it's not gonna go in a straight line. Boom, like a train. Well, it went up and then it was coming down a little bit, and then all of a sudden yesterday we had some news, and then boom, it started to go up, and then it sent. New Zealand yen went up because the New Zealand on the left hand side, so I didn't have no short there. But pound yen, like I said on this chart, right, the downside big time, it came down. So I had something like maybe 200 pip trade on that one. So these are, so pay attention to these charts, and they will usually come along, right? And right now, let me see if this is what the New Zealand dollar is doing. Okay, so be aware of that. And pound Newsy is the one, and some other Newsy pair like Aussie Newsy. Aussie is getting weaker, Newsy getting strong. Then what's gonna happen? So pay attention to that. Not too much interested in that pair. But this is powerfully going to the upside. So we are at this 31.13, and it might continue to the upside, and it will have its pressure on GN. So continue, rinse, repeat. Today is over, but tomorrow, day after tomorrow, and then the next week, I think. And then pound is gonna kick in again. If pound gets weaker, then pound Newsy, God save it, right? So that's one of the things. So now let's go take a look again to these indexes, what really they're doing, and then we go into the pairs and see if like I said, the theme is still the yen index, and the yen pair game just started. So this is the one right now, and it's gonna continue for a couple of weeks. A couple of days, and then as long as that if there's a strong news which goes against, then still just go short on these pairs again and again. So this was a very nice move to the downside here. You can see that it just touched to the pip, right? How the hell this thing got twisted? Okay, so now it's a beautiful touch, and then after that, all the way, not all the way, but it's still coming down, and because of that, all the Aussie pair getting affected. Especially when I remember I said Aussie yen. I had a couple of trades in Aussie yen going short. Let me show you. What the heck is this? Okay, you see this? The first one was from the top here, and then down here again another one. Let me see if I just recorded. See, the first one was this one, and then boom and boom. So it was coming down here. This is my sell here, and then it's coming down. So it's very obvious that if yen index is dropping. Oh, sorry. Yen. Should I say yen getting strong, Aussie getting weaker? It's obvious that it's gonna drop. And then if it is doing that, put the alarm on. Put the alarm on. The best practice, put the alarm on. The alarm will be here, right? Any of these two, even if you miss this one, give you something, right? Something to show that you made 20, 30, 40. This sometimes these pairs are not moving much, but some of those pairs they really moved, right? CJ moved good. I see. Look. I'm not gonna open and show all of these, but later on maybe I will make a video. So this is AJ, then UJ, then EJ was a very good 20-minute entry, beautiful entry, right? Not a big trade, but the entry is very classic. The entry is good, and you can't miss something like that. It's very, very easy to take, right? So if you have 7-minute chart, 20-minute chart, if you see that 7-minute chart is retracing more deeper, then just change the chart, and you don't even have to open a new one. Just change it and see what's happening, right? Like I said, I was doing one-on-one, and that's what I explained to him. Said, look, we are here to make money, and it's decent amount of money. Just sitting on your bed, on the chair in your bedroom, or maybe in your home office, chilling and drinking coffee, tea, air conditioner, and everything. No pressure. So if you have to click a few times extra, and then keep refreshing the chart, what's a big deal? It's much better than going out there and working for someone, and then and listening to the boss. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, you just have a small paycheck in your hand. So a little bit of some people complain that the alarm beeps a lot. The noise is very annoying. Really? This is the noise that I really like. This is the soothing noise to my ear. This is my, it's like a beautiful, better than violin or guitar or something, because it makes me money. So I love the sound of this alarm. And keep refreshing the chart, keep doing things like, if it's not on, it's a deeper retracement on 7-minute chart, it's not coming down, okay, then where the heck it's going? Obviously, it's going here. But sometimes the price is traveling up here, and then you have a short, you're expecting a 7-minute. But at that 7-minute, if you look, you will see that a bullish 20-minute. But this one was like, it was deep retracement into the 20-minute, beautiful, and then it's dropping. So, yeah. Well, the thing is, what do you want me to do? A girl singing a song or something, Joey? Change that sound. Well, that's still, the sound is there, right? or to make it, like your favorable, maybe a phrase or something. Yeah. Well, but change it to what? I love you, something like that. That's the thing. Change it to what? If whatever I change, if they don't like it, then what? So see the sound. I like the sound it is right now. That's what I like. Yeah. That was the Edmendo says a good one. See, money, something like that, right? Or you put Nintendo sound. Wait, send me an email. That how did you change it? You have different sound waves saved. Yeah, okay. So just send me one of those files, because I don't have them. And then I'll probably put a couple of different sound, then give it to people. But then, yeah, so keep just a 5-minute chart, right? So keep refreshing it so that you don't get wrong entries, right? Or at least you will see the right entries. So sometimes if you don't refresh the price, you see it's here, but then when you refresh, you see that it was here, right? So that's like that. So in the volume time, and especially when that Aussie dollar is dropping, or this is going to happen, so be ready for those pairs. If that's happening, take the trades. And yen was all the way up there, and then it was coming down. So as soon as it started, you will see when you open a profile, you have like six small charts, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and you see all of a sudden all of them started to come down. Put the alarm on, and one by one take it as the alarm beeps. It's very systematic if you keep it that way. There was somebody else. I did that. I was doing a one-on-one, so he was like, yeah, I know everything, but I'm keep doing, watching like 10, 15, 20 charts and this. And so if you keep repeating the old habits and the old mistakes, then the result will be coming the same bad result. Got to change it, right? If you think that it's not working, so why? The question is why. There's something wrong, right? So find that something wrong and then turn it to something right. And if you're watching, for example, the yen, when I posted the chart, for example, in Telegram, look, if some of you maybe you may have not seen this chart there. Let me see this. Yeah, this is the one. The last chart I posted on 11 November, not 11, 12th, yesterday, right? And I posted this chart. Look, this is the chart I posted. And today I took 6 trades. So I didn't do anything special. It was all said and done. It was expected, right? It was like so easy. All you had to do is just take the entries. Forget about the entries in the setup. Even if you say like, okay, blind trades, short all of them with 50 pip SL, you would still be positive based on this chart, right? But I don't recommend that. Always keep the safe side, and if you break the rule, you become a habit. It will become a habit, and then keep breaking it, and then that is the recipe for suicide. So you just have to play by the book at all costs. Play by the book. Never go breaking the rules. So, and this one, both of them. See this Aussie dollar index. This is what it is right now. Yen, I just showed you. So they are all both basically starting. So Aussie yen is the pair, and then all the rest of them. This is what the theme is for today. I mean, not today, but today, tomorrow, day after tomorrow, maybe continue in the next week. Okay. So these two things keep in mind, and all the pair involved, they're gonna do the same thing. So now let's go and we will take a look one by one, and some other indexes. We will see how pound is doing, and the USD, for example. Let's go take a look at the USD. Any question about Aussie and yen, or their weekly chart, or their anything at all? If you need some chart, whatever, Joey, I'm gonna send you those charts. I remember you asked the charts, right? So I'm gonna send you later on. USDX, let's go take a look. I was expecting a down move here, remember, from the top. So it came down all the way, bounced from the TL, went up a little bit here, and then my take is for the USD that is gonna continue dropping. So this week so far we have a black candle. It came down, pushed back, but it's just undecided, right? And when something like that, like I said, USD pair, you rather, with looking at this weekly chart, you rather trade USD pair or yen pairs or Aussie pairs. You know what I'm saying? This was, I don't know who was asking. Yeah, well, a couple of guys actually. So they asked me that, tell us few pairs that we can just trade and get away with that, right? So my answer for that was that, for example, you have news schedule, right? But every day, the news is not for every single currency. One day you will see that you have a couple of more than a couple of red news for yen, right? But there is no USD news or pound news, or euro news, right? And someday you see that a big news for Aussie, but then no news for other pairs, right? So if I tell you that, okay, I like pound Aussie, euro Aussie, and pound yen, so just stick with that, these 3 pound pairs. Then one day USD CAD is moving, so what are you gonna do? Just sit and watch? No, because if you prepare yourself, like I was, making everybody, preparing the profiles. Once you have them, and then you do your homework. Yeah, I know it's a little bit of work, but like I said, money doesn't come easy. We have to do a little bit of work. There was an email today I got it that he says, well, if you can, convert this in automatic trading EA, and then I'll buy it for $60. If I convert that and it will be working, then I would not even sell it for $6 million. He wants to buy it for 67 bucks. Okay, why would I sell it? Tell me one thing. Okay, if I can make one EA, which I just put it on, and then it takes buy sell and make me money, that thing worth millions. Simple as that. Okay, all I have to do is increase the lot size. But I have one of those. I do have one of those. But the problem is that it takes the wrong trade sometimes. So you have to have a manual, intervention. Okay, so you have to go and see that if it takes the wrong trade, I have to close it quickly. And if it is not, sometimes in the volume times, I can fix it later on. Time, but at different times, price move differently. Different days, price move differently. Economic conditions, that's what it is. And no one knows. EA doesn't know the economic condition, what's happening out there. So, I cannot make one of those EA that just simply trade automatically and then give the profit. But yeah, the alarm it's much better than that, because you can put your intellectual in there and see if it is really with the flow, with the trend, with the news. If you have other alarm telling you that it's a short setup for a pound, and then you have a pound good news, how can you take that? The EA will take it because EA doesn't have a brain. It's automatic. It's a robot. But you can think that no. Today we had a very good news, and the pound is getting strong. So taking short is a dangerous one, right? So we don't take that short. So this is something like that I have. It worked for me. So so with the help of alarm and a little bit of work, yeah, you can always do very amazing things. And Edmundo just did it this week, right? 5 trades in a day. Which pair was that? Edmundo, which pair you took? All of those yen? Oh, basically but did you take that? Yeah, your okay. Your pairs is EA, but today yen pairs. How many yen trade you did based on the yen index? If anybody else did anything, how about you, Sayed? Did you do any? Did you take anything? Any trade whatsoever? Any yen? Yeah, Amish, are you there? No. That's what I'm saying. Okay, if not live, just show me. Even if you're doing demo, but the thing is, are you doing the trades, positive trades? Even if it's demo, that's fine. All you have to do is just switch the fake money with the real money. The idea is that you train your brain and your finger, the one that presses button, buy sell. Okay, you gotta train and then to press on the right time. That's the key. So if you don't feel like going live, yeah, okay, fine, demo. But my question is, did you take the demo? See, the problem with the demo is that a lot of your brain knows that it's demo, so it's no importance. It's no fear there, right? So you don't have any importance that if you lose or make whatever it goes in against you. So you play with it. You're taking it serious. Take it serious, just like you see it as or I would say that open a live account, but trade only a micro. That wouldn't hurt, right? Just simple, 0.01, right? So start with the micro. Don't have to be, standard or any even mini. Forget about it. Open a live trade and trade with micro. Even if you're making or losing, so let's say if you're losing $4, it will hurt you, right? So you will get serious. Like, man, I lost 2 trades, $6, man. I could have eaten the Burger King. So, but take the trades, make the entries. Practice makes perfect, right? So at the volume time, look, when I told you that all the index, yen index is gonna drop, and all the pairs, and I remember my words that we have a big opportunity to make hundreds of pips, even thousands. Didn't I say that? So it's still, nothing happens, then there's something wrong. So you gotta get serious, and then pay attention to these charts. These charts are serious charts, and these moves happens, right? Right. So see, well, Syed and everybody else, we do SNR level. Who doesn't? My strategy is based on SNR level. Every single thing is on SNR level. That's why I have these charts. What are these? SNR level, right? But the thing is, right around the SNR level, if your price not going, like for example, yen index we were looking at, right? So there was a level and it wasn't going up, so it's supposed to come down 53.19 first, and then 52.52, and then so on and so forth. So if it is coming, and then there was a TL as well. But then you go on a 33-minute chart, 20 minute, 7-minute, you also have SNR level there, right? But you look for the setup. SNR level alone. Look, I made this setup for a reason. I call it Magic Ivy system because I tried every single thing. I tried harmonic pattern, Elliott wave, SNR level, trend line channel, this and that. The question is, where the heck we supposed to go exactly in the market, exactly where we cannot go negative. At least 70% of the time we should go positive. Yeah, okay, no, out of 10, let's say 10, you take 10 trades, but I want to be on 8 trades. Like if I make an entry, I go positive. But if you make an entry and you go negative, that is, your morale is going down the drain, right? And you're always scared what's going to happen. So this strategy is, if you master this, that after all the analysis and you know that this pair is supposed to drop, don't just make entry, impulse entry. Wait for the setup, and for the setup you have an alarm. You know what? Let me say one word. The biggest problem everybody has, patience. That's what the biggest problem is. No one has patience anymore. We need to build. We need to build and train ourselves for patience. Just look at the market. Even how it's a faster drop, but it's not giving you setup. Well, stay back, listen to the music, and then just watch. Wait for the setup. How many trades I showed you? They all were with the setup. Not a single one that I took it on impulsively. Everything. You see, even see this EA. Again, I took it. You see this was bouncing from 60, 72. And why? Because even though, see, the yellow is just above the black, but was a setup, yeah, bouncing beautifully from the level, and then went straight to the other level, right? So and then if you just said that you practice it SNR level. Did you take this? This is SNR level. This is SNR level 61.38, 60.72, and you know that Aussie dollar is dropping. That means, and I showed you the chart. The chart, it's written on the chart, bro. Let me show you. Here. If this thing is going to drop, what will happen? The GA and EA upside and AJ is downside. I had two downside, 2 EA to the upside and 2 GA to the upside. Okay, so this is how it is. Look for the same direction when you have that analysis. If you and then the what gonna make you perfect and what is gonna give you the confidence is practice. It's practice. And the time, just take out the time. It's don't do it like yeah, okay, today you have to some other things to do, so forget about it. A couple of days you don't trade, and then come back and then you take random random trades. Then the practice is not there. When the practice is not there, then the game is not there. So weekly chart, weekly analysis, and then in that direction open that profile. That's why I'm telling everyone to open the profile, like pound profile. You see this pound, GU, GJ, GA, GN, and I also have GC there. It's not written here, but I have it. Euro, so EU, EJ, EA, EC, EN. Aussie, similar, EA, GA, AU, AJ. These are the 4 pair I do. Even out of that, AU, Aussie, USD, I don't like it, right? So what I like in the Aussie pair is EA, GA, and AJ, and I traded that this week according to the plan. And yen trades, all of them according to the plan. So if you look, the only way you're gonna lose is that if you look other way. what your plan is. My plan is basically is well, I'm not always right, but 80% of the time I'm right, right? So if I said that we gotta go, the whole herd is gonna go right, and we gotta go right, and you try to go left, then what's gonna happen? Think about it. So don't look here there. When you have the setup, just go by that. Yen supposed to drop, and it start dropping, you go short in all those pairs. Okay, try that. But well, it's not just trying. You must do that. Should I say you must do that? If you don't, then all you're gonna do is complain. Things not gonna work out for you. Trust me, because I've been there. I've been there where you are now. Years ago, I tried everything. 12 years ago, I was just like you. And then I worked every single technique, every single me, Elliott wave, harmonic pattern, this, that, why, and then the problem is everybody tells you, oh, so beautiful, girdlet, yeah, but where do we enter? As soon as you enter, it kicks, it hits your SL, kick you out. So you have to have something, and that's why I make this setup. So take this setup seriously. 7 minutes, 20 minutes. You must have the setup. Once you have the analysis, go by with the setup. So let's go back to pound index. Pound index is still messing around and trying to go up. It's just not listening to me, right? Like yen index and Aussie did, right? So yeah, but it's still it's trying, and it's possible, because Brexit drama is anything can happen, right? Anything can happen. They might have a deal, and as soon as they have it, then you're gonna see yourself here. But I have a very strong feeling that this will not go in a straight line. Even if it has to go, probably will dip here, at least in this area here, and then go. Okay, so it's trying to go up, but then it's being pushed back. 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks already. 5 weeks, should I say. The last fifth one, this big candle was the fifth one. And this week again we went up, but then we are slowly coming down. So let's go take a look at the 33-minute chart. See, this is how it is. It's badly ranging. Be careful with pound pairs. And but see, the pound, when I say pound pairs, but pound is also involved other currencies which are moving. For example, yen. For example, Aussie. So pound yen, pound Aussie. Yen is getting strong. Pound Aussie will drop. Yen is getting Aussie getting weaker. Pound Aussie will go up, right? So here in this situation, one pair is going up, one pair is coming down, but there the pair is pound. But what it is that it is not because of pound. Pound is not moving. This is why I say that it's important to watch the currency. If we can look at that individual currency is getting strong, or there are chances of getting strong, or if there is a chance of getting weaker. So if that's done, that you make your analysis that okay, it looks like that if it drops, then it can drop big time, because this is the reason, and the news are becoming bad, and the TL hit, and the resistance hit, so it's gonna drop here. So if pound as an individual currency is gonna move and drop, then all pound pair will be dropping. But here today the case was different. Pound is all messed up here, right? But yen is moving, Aussie is moving. So yen, because of yen, pound yen went down. Because of Aussie, pound Aussie went up. So those pairs because of the other currency, not because of pound. So like I said, if I say leave alone, leave the pound pair alone, don't leave alone pound G A and GJ. Okay, they are Aussie. At that moment, GA is an Aussie pair, right? And GJ is a yen pair. It's in that team right now. So you also have those profile, yen profile and Aussie profile. So they are part of that as well. So keep that. Euro USD is not a part of any one of them, right? So forget about that right now. Yeah. No, but I wouldn't say it, because in slow time, Edmundo, believe me or not, I see the biggest move happening in a very low volume time. But the only problem is that those moves come out of nowhere. They are very chaotic without any reason. No one knows why that happened. Maybe brokers or maybe bank or big charts get together and they talk over the phone. Yeah, okay, let's go 500 million you and 1 billion me, and let's see, boom, the market goes down 200 pip, and everybody, you and I, is scratching our head that what the heck happened. But they play games. Yeah, they have to make their money, somehow. So, but yeah, big moves happens sometimes, very systematic way. So yeah, trading goes, but yeah, volume is slow. What we can do is that you take the 7-minute entries and make your lot size a little bit bigger, and then you will come out the same way. You know what I'm saying? So volume is slowing down, of course, but I don't know about this pound Brexit. It has anything to do with with Thanksgiving or Christmas, or they're just gonna work on Brexit, and then maybe you will have a news that yes, the deal is done, is about to be completed, and this and that, and then the market will still have a chance to move big. Okay, so pound, we will pay attention, and then we will move accordingly. Then however it goes and whatever it goes. So let's see, pound monthly chart. Let's see, for example, this is how it is. All right. So it is at the station, and again, like I said always, that it is a very big station, right? And it can go either way, here and there. But what it is that it's at the TL, and the more chances are that it's probably gonna drop. To me, maybe time will tell that if I'm right or wrong. But let's see, right? All right, hold on, guys. I'm just gonna read a couple of questions here. Hold on just a minute. Sayed, I still don't understand what you're asking here. Is like, okay, no, what white line you talking about? Like horizontal white line or the EA? I mean, sorry, MA. Which white line you talking about? Which pair you talking about? See, we have white lines on the weekly chart, right? Oh, daily open line. Okay, no, the daily open line is not the part of the system, not the system, not the part of the system, but it's just to measure the daily range. I have a daily open, so you can see that when the day open. For example, let me go on here. See this one, right? So it's telling me that this is where the day started, right? So the low for the day is this, the high for the day is still this. This is the high. That's why I have it. It is not the idea. I never tell you that. Yeah, if we are above it, then we just go to the upside. It worked if the price goes. Come back to this in the daytime, right? For example, here, see it sometimes it act as a support resistance sometimes, but that is not what I see most of the time. I use this only for the high and the low for the day, so that you can see the daily range, what the daily range is going. That's what it is. This white line is. These white lines are important. These are SNR level. You keep these intact. See this one here. Most of the time, what happens is that you will have an entry where you will see this reversal candle, right, on a 7-minute, especially a 20-minute, half in and half out. Or maybe let's go. I'm gonna show you here somewhere. See, for example, this, right? So and then here, right? So it poke into it. So see the reversal candle wick is above the white line on the level, and this is sometimes it's exactly on the dot. But here again, you see this wick of the reversal candle is below the white line. This is 61.47. 6127 is also a big number, and you will see something happening like, see on here, it's the same thing happened. 6127, the reversal candle is half below it and half above it, and then after you have a blue candle, and that's where you take the entry, especially when the yellow is above the black, the thin one, right? And then indicators all the way down. Everybody, I'm going to just repeat a couple of things here, then write down if you have to. For example, long setup. So the very first we have 4 conditions for a long setup. Okay, for a long setup we have 4 conditions, and then even if you have 3 conditions met, sometimes you can take it, but it's a little risky. But again, if everything else like time of the day, news especially, right, if in line, then you can even take that with the 3 conditions. But if 4 conditions met, that's the beautiful one. So for example, here as the setup wise, still you have to pay attention to the news. So the first thing for long setup, I would say, okay, this indicator has to be all the way down. For example, here this indicator is all the way down. That's the first condition, right? The second biggest condition is that the price has to make a higher low right here, higher low. This one is higher than this one, right? This was a low, and then price went up, and here, but indicator all the way down coming up. So the first condition, indicators all the way down. Second, it is a higher low and you have a reversal candle, right? So that's what it is. So now if you don't have a reversal candle, the price could just continue red all the way down here. So now the second condition is not fulfilled, it's just messed up, right? Then what's going to happen is it's going to all the way down here, the wave is up here, and then it will go up here and then make a short setup and drop, right? So second condition is that you have a higher low, and then the third condition is just the price, well actually the third is going to be the red, this yellow line should be above this black line. This one is 55, this one is 89 EMA, right? So if that is the one, like here is beautiful, right? It is just a mixed condition here. It was up, but then it came down. It's a little risky, but still the 3 conditions are met. The indicators all the way down, higher low, and then you have a reversal candle and couple of blue candles. So all these 3 are done. If yellow is a little bit below, but you know that it is bouncing, and then there's a good news for pound, it's supposed to go up, then you can take it. But here you can definitely take it. And here it is cooking, but see, the thing is what? Time is dead time right now. So you're not going to take it, right? Pound yen, if it will probably move, but because of yen, not because of pound, because it's no time here, and then it's not an Asian currency. Okay. Oh yeah. On this one, right? It must be screaming right now. Yeah. So, but that's the problem. If I make it automated, it will open a trade now. But this is so bad of a time. There's no volume, and then what's going to happen? The price will go up a little bit and then come back and hit the SL. So that's why I don't give it to anybody, because I know how to handle it. Like a very stubborn horse, right? Only one person know how to handle it or how to ride on it, and if anybody else, he just throw that person away. So that kind of horse, my thing is, right? Stubborn donkey. So yeah, so that's why I have to play with that very smartly. And the time and the news and SRR was a lot of things. But yeah, it's good that sometimes I have to go to sleep, so I put it on, and then when I wake up, I have 3-4 trades open already, and going in my way. So that is the good thing about it. But that comes with a lot of practice. Anyway, so stay with this the setup. 4 things, right? The indicator, and then just the opposite is the short setup. Short setup would be, for example, here, right? So you are coming down here. Yellow is below the black. The first condition, indicators all the way up. Yes. Lower high. Yes. Just the opposite. Higher low for long. Lower high. Lower high. This is the short setup. Both of these by the book. All right. Okay. First, the indicator. Second, higher low, lower high. Right. Third, yellow line below the black or above the black. And the fourth is that you must get a reversal candle and couple of red or blue candle, the opposite color candle. That is the sign that you are turning. But sometimes what happens, for example here, right? You go in here and you see, oh my God, this is short setup. Okay, I open a short, and what happened? Do you see any red candle? No. So it continues going to the upside. Now here, at least you open a trade, it drops a little bit. If you move in your SL maybe 5 pip, then it hits you with a 10 pip, no problem, right? And so a lot of times, for example, here it went through the wave, and it didn't make any, not even a reversal candle. So you were expecting a short, but this condition has to be. There are all three were met here. Was lower high, indicator was all the way up, and yellow were below the black. But we never had a reversal candle here or a couple of red candle. So it went up like that, right? So even then, up all the way here, then you have it, right? Even then, it didn't work out, right? So you may lose here 5, 10 pip, 5, maybe 5, 6 pip, 7, 8 pip, right? Whatever. Then it goes up here, and then you take this one again, right? So if you take this one, then the yellow is barely below the black, but all the other conditions are met, and then there's a nice level here. What is it? 62.33. You know where it is, right? So you have this one, and then that will take you all the way down here, and then here, and then here. So if you lose 10 pip here, and then you make an entry here somewhere, let's say 60 to 15, and the next this level is 60.93. Let's say 61, and this is 60 to 15. You make entry here. Even forget about this one. If you want to play safe, you have an entry like this one and like this one. So patient. The thing is that if we don't use patience, and then you want to trade a long here, thinking that maybe it's gonna make a turn, and then maybe I get lucky, and that's not gonna happen, right? Yeah. But obviously, 33-minute setup is not the reversal candle, but the like setups and then Elliott wave. That's another ball game, Joey. That's the thing. Remember, I tell you that there are three. I'm trying to mix and match too, but there are three different setup. Basically, three not setup. There are three different style of trading. If you choose to trade just one method, one of them out of three, you will do fine. But if you can learn all three, because that's what I teach in my one-on-one, that I teach a little bit of this, a little bit of that, so that you can mix all of them, right? So that you don't miss any trade at all. You will watch, and your eye will watch on all three methods at the same time. What are they? Let me clear that today, okay? Forget about everything else. I'll make the video to show you the chart. So the first method, which is the one that I'm explaining you right now, it involves SNR level and TL and channel TL SNR levels. That's all, nothing else, right? TL SNR level. Now, the second method, I would say Elliott wave count. You are counting Elliott wave. Okay, so this is what it is. This is what it is, and then matching with the SNR level close by. Okay, that this one, for example, this one is wave 1. Okay, wave 2, it has to be around 61% or 78%. You measure that. Okay, it's in between. They're good. So this is a reversal zone. Elliott wave wise, this could be wave 1, 2, right? Then wave 3 is what? 1.618. Okay, so let's go take a look and see how far went up. And if you make an entry here based on Elliott wave, right? And I'll show you how to make an entry based on Elliott wave as well. So basically wave 3, 1.618 we need, right? So where the heck we go? What is it? Is it a coincidence that I start telling you and then we see exact touch there? No, that's what that's what happens. That's what happened most of the time, right? So this is what the power of this Elliott wave is. So you hold on to it. Even if you go here, you can decide. You can decide one way to do, which I do most of the time. That I know that this is a strong area, right? And as soon as I see a reversal candle, I close the trade, only to make plan to get in again. because I know this 1.618 hasn't reached. Night is young, and this pair has a daily range of this much, and then it's probably gonna go more in the same direction. And if this is wave 1, 2, we might be going for wave 3. So what I will do is I'll close here and then alarm and sit down and watch. So after a little while, then a long alarm beeps again, and I get in again. And then when I see a reversal candle, I close it and then I sit down again, and the alarm beep again. And then finally you go and hit your, and then just before some kind of level you can get out, right? And then you wait for wave 4. A lot of people try to trade it. I don't. Okay, let it happen, whatever it is, right? If I'm taking my Elliott wave approach, right? So that's the second way. Now the third is that what kind of patterns we are having. Are we having any harmonic patterns? Harmonic patterns means maybe if you draw this here, and then you will see that, yeah, okay, this is A, B, C. This could be like, okay, X, A, B, here C, and then it comes down here at this level, right? 6093, that would be D, and then it will go up. So you see one of those harmonic pattern, and then you move. But right now here we don't see any harmonic pattern, right? So what I will do, Joey, what I do is that I look for harmonic patterns and Elliott wave counts on 33-minute chart most of the time. Now, if what you are talking about, that mixing, that a reversal, but if you have a pattern on a 33-minute chart and you get a reversal candle, don't you think that would be a very powerful sign that we're making a turn? For example, if you're making a Gertley on a 33-minute chart or a 40-minute chart, let's go to a 33-minute chart, right? For example, here, like you just told me yesterday about this one, right? That it might be a bad. It wasn't a bad, but you know at least that this, what's happening here. See, it's a strong resistance. You already dropped 2 times, so we dropped. But well, here we're talking about patterns. It's the ranging, no pattern here at all. For example, like this small pattern here. This is not even a pattern here. Here, this is the one, right? See, for example. I don't know if you guys catch that. I catch them with my bare eye, and then you can see here. I'll show you. Okay. Now, see this here? Whoops. Okay. Now, see this first pullback is not touching 78%. So we can count it 61%, right? So it's 61%, goes up to 23% line, make the turn, and all the way to 61. That's called a, anybody? Edmundo? Crab pattern. Good job. Joey, wonderful. At least you guys know. You're going to get there. So that's a crab pattern, right? And at the level, oh my God. What is the level? 6090. Is a big level? Let's go take a look. 6090. Can you find it? Who can find it? I can't find it. Where the heck 6090? Oh, I found it. Haha, here. 6093. It's actually 6093. A line is not exactly, but 6093. Right? Okay, you got it, Edmundo. Right? So it's at the level 6093, and voila, there was. And look at the reaction and look at the profit that you could have made. So this is when you're looking at this 33-minute chart and a pound index, and you know that there's a reversal candle on this. What do you think all pound pairs gonna do? They all will be flying. And then you go in and you start taking your long from 7-minute and 20-minute, whatever comes first, whichever. But you know that, and that setup is also, what is it? All the conditions have to be met, right? And then you have to have a reversal candle going to the upside, and then couple of blue candles going to the upside. Then what is left to go wrong? Nothing, right? So this start to go up here, and then you go along with it, and then keep watching it, what's happening in pound, and then pound pair, a pound index, pound news. You keep an eye on that, what's happening, and then everything getting strong, and then for the rest of the couple of days, it just go to the upside all the way. So these are the patterns that I look for, and usually like Elliott wave count, right? Wave 1, 2, 3, just like what's happening right now. We saw it, right? On a 33-minute chart. No, we were on a 20-minute, right? So 1, 2, 3. What? How much we need for wave 4? Anyone? Even though I don't recommend or do myself um, all these Elliott wave or Armani pattern on 20-minute, but they work, they do, but you have a very small chance of doing it. But index is fine, because an index, if index move 50 pip, pairs move 100 pip. We know that, right? So yeah, if you can do the Elliott wave even on a 20-minute, 33-minute chart, sorry, a 20-minute chart, and then still be able to make some good amount of pippage on there. So right now we are at 38%, right? So your job is to watch it, or put the alarm on, but it's a bad time right now. But if it's a volume time, then, and you look, we are at the level here, nice beautiful level, 62.20 and 62.33. So we have either it's going to bounce from here, or just like someone says that it might drop for 50%, right? As long as it is above this, it could be wave 4. So that's another approach to analyze things. But now if you learn that how to do this SNR level, trend line, and by the way, trend line, channel, remember, don't forget that. What do we do? Wave 3 will always break the channel, right? Go to the upside. So this is how it is, and then you place it, and look what happened, right? So these are our one of the rules, that wave 3 will break the channel and go. So now for wave 4 target, we make another new channel. Forget about this one, and then I go away, buddy. Here, right? Ha, voila! See, it's at the target right now. So, but usually, it's a trick. Usually, wave 4, it go beyond this channel, right, and then comes back in. So you might play that game, and a lot of people say, "Oh my God, it's breaking the channel." It says drop. No, it comes back. All right. So pay attention. Pay attention. So either it's gonna make a turn right from here, or it may drop a little bit, maybe touch the black line, red line, and then go back in again. Or third choice is drop all the way down. The possibility is there, right? So what we're looking for in the volume time, if we have a reversal candle, and then you look at the 7-minute chart of this index, that it start to go up. I don't know how to say it. Yeah, here, right? So it's not the right one, you know that. So I don't want to refresh it. So you when you see, and okay, it bounced and then it start to go up and it turned bullish. That means pound is getting bullish. Pound is getting up, going up, getting strong. Then what do? You look short for pound USD, pound yen, pound Aussie? No, you will be looking for long in those pairs. That's what I did. That's what Edmundo just did. Well, Edmundo didn't do it. At first, I thought that he traded all yen pairs, but he traded euro and pound as well. Euro and pound Aussie and euro Aussie, right, Edmundo? So, but my all of them, look, that's why I even deliberately did that. Deliberately, because I can teach you, I can tell you, show you guys, teaching and theory is one thing, but practical is another. And that's how it is. From here, except a couple of them, and then what do you see? AJ short, UJ short, EJ short, CJ short, then UJ short again, right? So this is the second one. Then GJ short. Then this is the only one of them. Because of the Aussie, EU, EA up, GN big one because of the news, that yesterday news, that. So that's out of the blue, right? And then again Aussie yen short. So every single one was short, and they were dropping, and I was watching with the profile. Maybe I'll have a little bit of upper hand, and having more computers or more screen. But that's the name of the game. That what I'm saying is that happens. You don't have to take all 6, 7, 8, 10 trades, right? Take couple of them, at least 2 or 3. The more the good setups. If you're watching profile, you can watch 6 pairs. And then if they are all dropping, why not take the entries? So if you start doing practice, if you really get serious and then just do it, take the trades, and by the book, take their trades over. See here, I was a little late, right? And I think I showed it here and then got knocked out, and then again I was like, I said, what the hell with it? And then later on I saw that again it's dropping. Okay, so but still, if I was late, but like I said, that if you are on the right side, even if you are late, even if you are you mess up your entry a little bit here there, you will still be positive because you are on the right side. It's not going up there. If you go long here, you will be happy like, aha, it's going on my way, and then boom, it's gonna come back on you. But if you are on the right side, then even if I was late a little bit, it's not that I missed. I didn't lose at least, right? I missed few pips, okay, but considerably I made. Right? So this is the name of the game. No, Joey. It's not at the certain time of the day. Turning to the upside or the downside, it depends on SNR levels. And time of the day is only when, for example, U.S. session, right? Remember that it is like you go out there, you open a restaurant, customers start to come in, and then sales increases, right? The customers coming in, everybody is sitting there, all the tables are full, sale happening, boom, 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 boom. But when the lunch time is over, what will happen? All the customers are gone. It slowed down, right? And then, let's say on dinner time, we come, and then night is coming. Then what do? You prepare your shop or your restaurant, and you close it. You shut down. So that's what happened when, for example, USA session, people will come in at 9:30, session opens, they'll roll up their sleeves and they're getting ready. Around 10 o'clock, they see a couple of news here, there, get ready, cup of coffee and this and that, and boom, one putting 100 million, the other putting 500 million, right? And then usually 10 o'clock, the move starts, right? And then around the lunchtime, the volumes start dying. And then most of the time, if you have the pretty good move, they will close their trade and go home. That's why I said that after U.S. lunch, after 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, don't even think about making entry, because nothing is gonna move. They close their shops, they're gone. So in that matter, yes, that is the time when you're not supposed to take entry and go. But sometimes you will see the price moving. Why? It is not because sellers are coming or buyers are coming. It is because the big trades are getting closed because of the day is over. The session is about to close. The session is over. The day is about to close. Everybody going home. So what do? If they have 400 million, 500 million, if they close, don't you think the market is going to move a little bit? Pull back? So that pullback, don't think that it's a move happening. Oh my God, let me get it. No. In that bad time, right now, see, 5 o'clock? 5 o'clock, yeah, Tokyo opens, and if there is a news for yen or Aussie or something, trade might move. But, after 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, you see a move, forget about it. Even, after 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I'm talking about my Eastern time. All right? So those times, you have nothing. So that's the only time it affects. But most of the time, they play by the game by SNR level. Their game is by SNR level. They see that, okay, what level we have. Okay, yeah, you wanna take this level, then let's go down. All right, to this level. All right. So until then, that's why paying attention to the daily range is very important. They also look at the daily range. These big boys, they know these things that, if we make an entry here, it's going to go up here, and right around here, we're going to close the trade. And that's what they do. Okay? And you know what? They don't even say a word. When they are in a big companies, a trader is sitting, a trader who's commanding, right? And there are several traders who are going to be pushing buy and sell. So when this main trader, what it does is that he's going to see it here, right? And then he will, with his fingers, with the hand, sign, it will say that go 10 million, then 5 million more, 5 more, and then after a little while, then he's gonna say that, like you put that cutting your throat sign, right, with the finger, poof, 5 cut means take off 5 million or 5 positions. then take off, because no, they don't want anybody else to know what they're doing. This is how secretly they play. so, but at least we learn, and then we see this. If you learn the chart, because whatever they do, it reflects the chart. It is reflected on the chart, right? As soon as they start closing the trade, you will see the pullback. So this is what I learned all over the years, that okay, these are the times that they get in, these are the times that they get out, and this is the slow motion that they get out. That they make entry step by step, 5 million, 5 more, 5 more, 5 more, all the way up. When you start, close to the target, take off 5, then and more 5, then more 5, then close the position. So then other rivals don't know what the heck they're doing, because if they go in like 500 million, boom, at one time, or 10 million to 15 million, the market will jump, right? And then everybody else get in. So they get in slowly, 2 million, 5 million, 10 million, here, there, take the price to the upside, and then start taking off little by little. That's how these big boys play game, right? So, so that's how it is. So, Joey, understand that these are the 3 different styles that 33-minute chart. You see, most of the time I'm looking and making like harmonic patterns, right? Butterfly, and then bouncing from 23% line. But the system means the setup. Sorry, the setup plays everywhere. For example, even for let's say if this is it's not a perfect setup, but it is an extended level is here, I'm sure. Yes, I'm sure. See, I can see my naked eyes. I don't have to measure it. So I was seeing that it was bouncing from 27. So here it was 88%, right? If it would be 78%, and we can say that it was 78%, just a little bit, but it didn't go to 23% line, right? So that's the problem that we didn't have here. A solid harmonic pattern, but usually the butterfly harmonic pattern ends 127. That, at least that much So when you are seeing this here, that 127%, you're getting stopped here, right? And you bounce from here, you come back, but you're still failing here, and then you might be going up, right? So what do? This is what 7-minute, and then after that it start to go up. Then you go and see that okay, maybe this thing is probably gonna go up. I'm just giving you an example, but I do not look these patterns on 7-minute chart at all. That's why, because see, it's all messed up here. So, usually it's 33-minute, right, or 40-minute. So when you have that, and then you go and then take a look, and then you look for your entry setup based on that analysis. That yes, there was a pattern on 33-minute, and it is start to go up already. Have a reversal candle, so that means that that pattern is playing out. When this pattern or Elliott wave 4th count is finished, 5th is starting, and we have a reversal candle, right, Joey? That reversal candle now is very important. So once you have an Elliott wave or a pattern, and you have a reversal candle, then you go. And then another thing, if you have a 33-minute setup without the pattern, forget about the pattern. Let me go in a pair. I'm stuck here. Let's go take a look at the pound USD, for example. We haven't seen it for a while. So let's 33-minute chart here. Take a look here, right? So another way, for example, here, right? You have a very solid 33-minute setup. There is no pattern, Joey. There is no pattern here. But when you look at here, you see this, the setup is cooked already, and all you need is to know when it is going to play out, or maybe it's not gonna play out, and then this all red candle will go all the way to this area, right? So then you don't have anything. But you have an alarm on, then alarm will start beeping, and then you see that it's a reversal candle in place. Then you look pound USD 7-minute chart. I'm talking about the what are you talking about? There's a cap pattern where? Here? Yeah, could be. So what I'm saying is that So after that, you look for your 7 minute and 20 minute entry setup in that direction, knowing that yes, beautifully going up, and then you have a long setup, reversal candle. That means there is a possibility that we go up, and the confirmation will come when you really have a 20 minute or 7 minute long setup, because long setup will only come when the price goes up and then come down, and at the level they will bounce, right? So that's how it's gonna be. Muhammad is just coming now. Yeah, I'm thinking to close now. It's 5:13. All right, okay. Now, just give me one more day and I'll send it to you. That's it. No, I'm not gonna lie because I don't. And then the truth is, I forgot. All right, so sorry, apologize. And but I forgot. So I'm not gonna come up with a lying or excuses. Yeah, this happened, that happened. I simply, but yeah, I was kind of busy and then some laziness. So I just forgot. So I will now thank you to remind me. Then I'll just do it, and then give it to you. Okay, and that's just. So I'm gonna close it now. Joey, I hope you understand a little bit, and everybody else, that this is how these three patterns, style, SNR level. If you don't want to mess around with the Elliott wave and patterns, and it's still fine. You watch for 33-minute setups like this one, right? Every time that this here, you see, yeah, it's a beautiful setup. So what do? Indicators all the way up, alarm is beeping, right? I have one computer where I have only the index 33-minute and the pairs 33-minute alarm on. Simple as that. Forget about 7, 20, all the other computers. One computer is only for the indexes, all the pairs, and then at the end I have all 5 indexes open. Only 33-minute chart, no 20 or 7. Only I want to see what is happening. If it start beeping, a CAD index. Okay, now I know the CAD index making a short setup, 33-minute chart. Okay, beautiful. So that means it's going to drop. So that means the CAD is going to get weaker. So that means that USD CAD is going to go up. So that means maybe CAD yen is going to drop. Understand? So I have all those things in hand now. And then I go on the other computer, I have 20 and 7-minute with pair and alarm set. And I go, when I have 33-minute alarm beeping, then I go and look at the 20 and 7-minute respective charts of that pair or those pairs, 4 or 5, what's happening. And then if the alarm is not there, I'll open that up, put the alarm on, and then most of the time I get lucky, and boom, I get 3-4 trades out of that. So 33-minute setup, this is how it gives me the trades. Okay. After a reversal candle, you will definitely get, if 5-6 pairs, at least 2 good entries. And take those entries and put your SL in. Worst come to worst, you will go the break even, the price will come back and hit you, and then no losses, no profit, no loss. That's it. Fine, thank you. But what if it goes 200 pip in your direction, right? That's how I get lucky all the time. I take my trade without any feelings, and then if SL hit, okay, that's part of the game. But then if it goes start going positive in my direction, I'll check. I have written that which pair has, like for example, pound Nuzi has a 173 pip daily range, while Euro USD have 56 pip daily range. Which one you want to trade? You know what I'm saying? So I have written everything, and then if I take the trade, I will just keep. You made your 200. Seriously? Here, for your surprise, that's my entry here. Boom, 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 boom. Here, 200 pip. So you made 200 pip in GN. I made it too. Right? Good job, Mohammed. Good job. Yeah. So that's what it is. See, the news came out. See, look here. This is not the news, and I was short right just before that. I showed it here too, but that entry gone, right? So I tried again and then got lucky. That's what I'm saying. That if you with the plan, I was showing everybody that I said yen index is gonna drop and yen is gonna get strong, and all yen pair gonna be dropping, right? and I showed this chart, and I sent out, and then it put it in the email and all of that. Not email, Telegram. And then today I took 6 of those trades I just showed to everyone. It's in the, you can watch the recording. 5 or 6 pairs, 5 pairs maybe, right? Euro yen, pound yen, USD yen, Aussie yen, CAD yen, all short. And USD yen 2 trades, Aussie yen 2 trades. 1 trade, cash out, then again entry, and then again. So this is how it is. If you have the plan already, and the plan is playing out, and then, you have a plan to play golf, and then when the golf game is started, you go start playing tennis. That doesn't make any sense. You stay there. You already make the plan, and and you practice golf, right? Don't go play tennis. Play golf. You practice that already. You know where the holes are and this and that. What are you gonna do? So just stick to that. Just stick to the plan. So I'm gonna close it now. It's long wait now, huh? So yeah, so I'm gonna record it, and then theme still the same, Aussie pair and yen pair. And any other opportunity, just have your Telegram open. And when I place a chart over there or the setup, really, I mean seriously, pay attention to it. Okay, you will make some money. Sometimes it's wrong, but it doesn't hurt, right? If I said that there is a short setup and 33-minute set, but that short setup does not play out, it just the price keep going through the wave on the other side. All right, no harm feeling. Nobody get hurt. I thought it's gonna play out, but it didn't. This setup is so beautiful that if I say that this is a short setup on a 33, but that means that now you look for a 7-minute entry on those pair. But if that 33s keep going to the upside, never play out, you will never see a short entry on 20-minute or 7-minute. So you are safe. Okay? So any question, anything whatsoever, just email me on myforexmagicwave.com. I will try my best to answer quickly. And so this is it for now. And talk to you guys later. I'm going to send out the recording and then see if tonight I can send out some setups on the Telegram. Right? Weekly chart or 33-minute chart, just go with that. In that direction. Pay attention to those pairs. All right? So thanks for being with me, and talk to you guys later.